Okay, now let's see rules 7, 8 and 9 of IGST rules, which are in relation to section 13, and again the concept is the same: division of value in different states or union territories if a service is given in 2 or more states or union territories. So let's see. First we'll see rule 7. It says that the supply of service attributable to different states or union territories under section 13(7), okay, 13(7) of the said act, in the case of service supplied in respect of goods which are required to be made physically available, we had seen this point, required to be made physically available by the recipient to the supplier or to a person acting on behalf of the supplier, or in the case of service supplied to an individual represented either as the recipient of service or person acting on behalf of the recipient, which requires physical presence of the recipient. So 2 points are there in relation to goods and in relation to person, where physical presence is required. The goods are required or the person is required. So I will not go and explain all these points again because we have already seen them. We have to just see the division. So where the location of the supplier of service and the location of recipient of service is outside India, and where such service are supplied in more than one state or union territory, shall be taken as being in each of the respective states or union territories, and the proportion of value attributable to each such state or union territory in the absence of any contract or agreement. So suppose if there is a contract or agreement, we will follow the contract, but in the absence of any separate contract or agreement dividing the value, as is may be, shall be determined in the following manner. Now this is important. The rest of it we have already seen in the section itself. In case of service supplied on the same goods by equally dividing the value of the service in each of the states and union territories where the service is performed. So if the goods are the same, the goods are the same goods, I am doing service in Maharashtra also and then in Karnataka also, goods are the same, then we will equally divide, the value will be divided equally. Okay, if the goods are the same, then value will be divided equally. Secondly, in case of service supplied on different goods, if the goods are different, then by taking the ratio of the invoice value of goods in each of the states and union territories. Means I have performed service on goods A in Karnataka and goods B in Delhi. Then we'll see what is the invoice value of those goods, and my value, the amount that I am charging from you, will be divided in this proportion, in proportion of the value of goods A and value of goods B. Understood? Simple. Ratio of the invoice value of goods in each state or union territory on which the service is performed as the ratio of the value of service performed in each state or union territory. So I am charging, say I am doing repairs. Okay, so you have got 2 cars and I am doing repair of both the cars. One car is lying in Bangalore and one car is lying in Delhi. I went to both the places, I repaired both the cars and I took a consolidated fee of 1 lakh from you for repairing these 2 cars. So my 1 lakh will be divided in 2 states in the proportion of the value of cars. What is the invoice value of car A lying in Bangalore and what is the invoice value of car B lying in Delhi. So the value of cars will be the ratio for division of my service fee of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, to be remembered. So if the goods are the same, then equal division. So if the car is same, but once I repaired it in Bangalore and after a few days I repaired it in Delhi. Okay, so if the car is the same, then we will equally divide. But if the assets are different, the goods are different, then we will divide in the ratio of its value. Third, in case of service applied to individuals where physical presence is required, by applying generally accepted accounting principles. So here they have left to be generally accepted accounting principles. Like illustrations are given that a company C, which is located in Kolkata, is providing the service of testing of a dredging machine, and the testing service on the machine is carried out in Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. The place of supply in Orissa and Andhra Pradesh and the value of supply will be ascertained by dividing the value of service equally between these two states. Simple, equally divided. Secondly, a company C, which is located in Delhi, is providing service of servicing two cars belonging to X. One car is of manufacturer J and the other located in Delhi, and the other is serviced by its Delhi workshop, and the other car of manufacturer A located in Gurugram and is serviced by its Gurugram workshop. Means I have got two workshops. One car is repaired in Delhi, one car is repaired in Gurugram. So, and I am charging a consolidated fee for the same. So what we'll do, we'll see the value of these two cars and divide the value accordingly. Simple. That is given there. Applying the ratio of the invoice value of car J and invoice value of car A. And third is a makeup artist M has provided makeup service to actor A. This is where the person is involved. So what we'll do here is generally accepted accounting principles. We'll apply generally accepted accounting principles. And in GAAP we can take different principles, different methodologies can be applied depending upon case to case. Okay, like if it's a similar type of makeup provided, then we'll see the number of type the makeup was done, number of times the makeup was done in different states. Okay, something like that. Or if the makeup is totally different, then how much time it took for me to make up that actor, that can be taken as the dividing line, or any other depending upon the accounting policies. The next is rule 8. Now rule 8 doesn't give a different method. Rule 8, which is relevant for section 13.7 in respect of that accommodation and immovable property, services in relation to immovable property, including given by experts and estate agents, supply of accommodation by a hotel, in guest house, etc., etc., etc. Granting rights to use immovable property means lease and rentals. Services of carrying out coordination of construction work, including architect, interior decorators, means everything relating to immovable property. So here it says that you follow rule 4 mutatis mutandis. Rule 4 that we saw a few lectures back has to be followed mutatis mutandis in the same manner. And similarly rule 9 also dealing with 13.7, but this is in respect of admission to or organizing of cultural, artistic, sporting events, an event service basically. So for event based service you have to follow rule 5 mutatis mutandis. So we had seen rule 5 also, so that is to be followed in this section also. Mutatis mutandis means in the same manner. So these are the rules for dividing the value into states or union territories. Very good.